This story, Western Cape detectives are investigating the murders of 6 people in Khayelitsha yesterday. Police say 3 unknown gunmen fired shots randomly at the victims in Lindela Road in the Enkanini informal settlement at about 4 o'clock. Yesterday's shooting came less than a week after 5 other people were killed in the same township. eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana covering this story for us, joining us now live this hour here from our studios in Cape Town. Good afternoon, Nobesuthu. Did you get a chance at all to speak to the police about these killings from yesterday?
Certainly, Braden. In fact, 12 people have been killed over this past weekend in Cape Town. 2 people were shot and killed in Gugulethu, while 3 were also killed in Strand, and the 6 people that were also killed in Enkanini in Khayelitsha. But there was another unrelated shooting also in Strand over this past weekend. When we spoke to the Provincial Police Commissioner, Patekile, he was telling us that some of the frustrations from the police's side is that people are not informing the police or talking about these shootings, so they're struggling to apprehend those suspects or criminals because they want to get at the bottom of this. There's been a number of shootings in Cape Town where the police have not made any arrest, and many of the concerns that were raised by the community members was that they don't trust the police. They feel like every time one person informs the police about an incident, that person becomes a victim or a target for a next shooting. But this is the response by the general about these shootings and their plea to residents to inform the police.
It is actually a very bad thing that has happened in that area, and because it happened in the same Harare station area. That's a week ago. We were at Ndloveni, now we're at Enkanini. We were at Ndloveni where 5 people were shot dead. But what we're not getting from the community is the assistance to find out what these people who are shooting other people, and we're trying to piece together everything that we could find to follow, but we need the community to assist us.
Now, what about the community? What are they saying about these killings?
So when I spoke to the residents of a house there in Enkanini where that shooting took place, I spoke to Usus Soleka, who was saying that when that shooting was happening, she was busy with her laundry and she had to run for cover with her 3 children. But the community leader or the ward councillor there in Enkanini, Ayanda Tetane, is saying that more needs to be done for the residents because police visibility is not something that people do see on a regular in those communities, and saying that if surveillance cameras can be installed in all the main roads, that can assist in ensuring that police, they do spot the criminals. But this is what Ayanda Tetane had to say earlier.
People are living in fear, and according to us as ward councillors, I think that something needs to be done in terms of the surveillance cameras, more especially to the main roads. If you can get surveillance cameras, I think people who are doing this can be arrested.
Thank you very much, Nobesuthu Hejana. 12 people have been killed so far since this weekend in areas around Cape Town, and the police still investigating. I mean, the more really clearly needs to be done to keep people safe in that area.